Hey, what's up YouTube? I want to make my video that now I want to talk about, like, I've seen some videos and a lot of stuff where people talk about like panty dropper scents. Well, what you got to understand first, the clothes don't make the man makes the clothes. And a lot of times people will talk about gourmand scents, with chocolate and vanilla and all this stuff as being really sexy and like helping attract people. Well, in some cases, it's actually the opposite. And it can be cloying and overpowering. And a lot of these scents can really drive people away in some cases. And to a lot of women, if a guy's wearing real strong stuff that's very sweet, it would put them off. So, if you want to find a really good scent, one of the best scents that a lot of women love the smell of is Polo Blue. It's a very fresh, kind of outdoorsy scent. It's got cucumber and melon, and it has a lot of other notes, and it has a great top, and it has a good dry down. It doesn't really last that long, but it's a good scent. Another one is Fierce Cologne by Abercrombie & Fitch. Now this cologne by far is one of the best. And another one that's really good is Corduroy Cologne. It's kind of a Jean Paul Gaultier copy, but it's better because it's not as sweet and it has a little more of a masculine kind of feel to it. And another cologne, I tried the gourmand scents. I thought they would all work. At times when I was younger, it just didn't. But I got more compliments from Claireborne Sport, which costs much less than all these other colognes, and yet everybody was telling me how good it smelled. And that also, basically, people think that a cologne's going to be sexy, and that's what you need. That's how they market this stuff. They always make you think that it's got all the sex appeal and stuff, and oftentimes it has the opposite effect, and it's just another scent they're trying to push at people. So another scent that's really like a panty dropper kind of cologne is Acqua di Gio. It's kind of an aquatic, fresh kind of feel to it. And another one is Michael Jordan Legend. That's a really, really good scent. I mean, Michael Jordan has, 4 other scents, and probably he's going to have more and more. But the other scents are just fresh, kind of a citrusy, unoffensive, forgettable kind of scent. But this stuff is amazing. And another kind of scent that's really a great scent is Issey Miyake. Because, Issey Miyake made art when he made this cologne. And he put all kinds of stuff in there. Acqua di Gio came out, and he said, you know what? I'm going to make it better. And I'm going to put more stuff in this. And it's got sweet and sour notes. And it has all different types of woods. And, the musk is balanced with everything else. Just to make it smell just right. I mean, I smelled it first. I didn't like it. But then when I heard rave reviews on the internet, I went ahead and just ordered it to wear anyway. And I'm glad I did, because this stuff really works miracles. And it's a great scent to wear. And another one is Cool Water Game. That's by far. I mean, the Cool Water is really fresh smelling, but a lot of people avoid it. And it still has a great smell to it. But Cool Water Game basically has a nice fruity kind of dry down. And it has patchouli in the dry down too, so it really smells even better. And another scent that's probably one of the best ones I'm talking about is Polo Sport. Now that is a knockout scent. And you can't... Basically, I mean, different colognes smell different on different people. And a lot of people think that a cologne's suddenly going to make them more attractive. But a lot of these scents that they say are sexy can actually be very off-putting. And they can actually be quite feminine if they smell real strong and you end up smelling like some old lady at church. So basically, a lot of colognes are copies of each other, and basically they're marketing schemes. They'll make them smell great when they come out of the bottle on the test strip, so you want to buy it. And now another scent that I highly recommend is Ed Hardy Love and Luck. It really has a nice dry down to it. I mean, like a lot of the other scents, they basically have moved from the Foger category to the Oriental Foger, and now they're just in any category, really. I mean, you have all different types of notes in colognes these days because everybody wants a change and everybody wants something original. And Ed Hardy Love and Luck really dries down well and has a very, very nice smell to it. So I'd strongly recommend that. I mean, Angel Men, people say is a panty dropper, but here's the thing. I mean, 1 in 10 might love the chocolate, and 9 out of 10 might think it's too strong and too sweet. Like I've asked a lot of people at the scent counter about Jean Paul Gaultier and Jupe and all those gourmand kinds of scents, and they're like, I don't really care for it. It's too sweet. So I mean, sweet smelling scents can quickly become off-putting, and the better thing to wear is something that helps you get out of, helps increase your mood and something you want to smell like. And the smell is comfort scent rather than wearing something that makes you look like you're trying to overcompensate. I mean, like also the Creed scents, they're very high-end scents. Milsom Imperial really has a great dry down and a great fresh feel to it, and it's better than Unforgivable because, see, it may smell like that to a lot of people, but the higher end scents have the better notes in there, and they have the better perfumers, and they have perfected it better. And the extra price you're paying is for somebody who's actually a professional at making this stuff. It's not somebody who's trying to make a copy and trying to make somebody money. And also another scent that really is great is the Gucci Envy. Now that stuff is amazing. I mean, overall, you don't want to wear colognes to get in people's pants and get laid. That's creepy, and that's not going to help, and it's going to actually hurt you. And you could have a great date going so well, but if somebody can't get within 6 feet of you, you're screwed, And you might not even get the date if you were wearing this stuff to try and look more attractive. You got to be yourself, and you got to find whatever works for you. And you can go out there and spend an arm and a leg in cologne and buy a whole shelf load, a whole counter full cologne, and then you find a guy with English leather, most rancid scent, actually has all the dates in the world, because you got to find a scent that just fits your personality, and you just got to, some people have to just chill out about this. And if you try too hard to make yourself something you're not to try and impress people, it's just not going to work. So a lot of the scents nowadays are actually subtle, but what you want to do is basically find something that works well for you. And if you smell good, but you're wearing the right amount of it, it can help. So basically, that's my opinion on this. And, I was in college for a while. I tried a lot of these different colognes at times. I went through lots of bottles, and, I wanted to make a video, basically, to talk about this whole issue, because lots and lots of colognes are marketed towards insecure guys to make them think that they're going to be more attractive. And a lot of them are just like anything else. And so when you get colognes, I mean, sometimes less is more. And sometimes you spend less money on one bottle and you get more compliments on that bottle than anything else. So you always want to keep your eyes open. Well, thanks for watching.